Welcome back to Everlasting Fruition. I'm Alexandra,
And I'm Ashley.
and we're so excited to have you here.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're just wanting to catch up with one another, catch up with our personal lives because I feel like every time we've talked, we've more so just been sharing lessons that we're learning. And this will still be very much like lesson board, but really just a sneak peek into who we are as individuals and
Mm-hmm.
the seasons that we're moving through because this is about the seasons of womanhood and the ebbs and flows, the different variations of ourselves that show
Seasons.
up in each
Mm-hmm.
season as
Yeah.
we're moving through it. So I wanted to just update you all like on our personal journey.
Mm-hmm.
So
I feel like I went first last time. You were checking in on me, so let's check in on you.
yeah,
What are you navigating in this season? I don't know, what's your experience? What are your lessons? What are some things
good.
that you're, okay,
I honestly feel at peace right now.
nice.
And it feels good. So for my astrology girls, my Saturn return started on July 4th, oddly enough. And it's funny because I moved out of my apartment on July 3rd and into my townhouse. Third is
Mm-hmm.
that's
Big moves.
well,
Big moves.
so just like shifting that, and then for those who don't know as well, like I work corporate, but I'm disengaged right now, just due to
Mm-hmm.
my job. So I'm actually unemployed or unemployed at after the
I love that.
yeah.
I never heard you say that. I love that. Mm-hmm.
Actually, my friend Rocio.
Love it.
So I'm actually unemployed for the next 4 months
Yes.
until October. And it's just been so beautiful. Like it's been a great reset for me. I
I
have
can
like
imagine. It's lovely.
it is. It really is. I mean, I love making money every week, every other week, but I'm good. My my situation is just I'm very blessed.
Yeah.
I feel very grateful. But it's been very peaceful, but I feel like I've taken the time at least to just go within, and it's been beautiful, but also it's letting me know like there's more work to do.
What does going within entail? What exactly are you doing to go within?
I've just been slowing down a lot. So in the morning, like even though prior I worked from home, so I still had that. Like I love being at home, by the way. I'm a homebody through and through.
Same here.
Yeah,
Love.
I love it.
Hmm.
But I'm on my own time now. And I realized how much I had allowed work or other systems to control my time.
Okay, that's good.
And I still believe in waking up at a decent time and getting out and get some sun. I have a mini golden doodle, so I have to make sure he's good in the morning.
Mm.
But just lately, just like sleeping in some and just kind of like I'm allowing myself to be free. I'm not like that parent over. I feel like I still have trauma. I'm laughing, but like kind of trauma from like waking up in the morning for school. Like just
Oh yeah.
that experience. You just know I
Mm-hmm.
want to be on my own time.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the first time in a long time that I really can just do what I want. Like the only person or being that I feel accountable to wake up for is my dog because he'll wake me up. But other than that, it's like
Yeah.
I'm really just doing my own thing. So in the mornings, like we're going for 45-minute walks and I'm listening to The Power of Now on audio. It's been
Mm-hmm.
transforming my mind. And this is like probably the eighth time I've tried to read this book. I always get stuck and I was just like, this is just a lot of information.
I thought you finished it.
I have before. I
Oh,
finished
okay.
it once, but
Uh-huh.
ever since that to even finish it that one time, it took me like 4 tries. And then I finally finished it and I was like, this is a lot of information. And now like I've been trying to just like get through it again. But every time you read a book like that, like I
Yeah.
The Four Agreements, The Power of Now,
Yeah.
Seal of the Soul, books like that, every time I read it, I get a different form of the book. It's different.
Oh,
Like
that's good.
it's
Interesting.
so good, that one, and then also The Untethered Souls, one of my favorite books.
Mm-hmm.
But what really gets me with um The Power of Now is just talking about the paying body and how we carry so much and how with the power of now or really consciousness being aware puts you in the gap between the past and the future.
Mm.
And you've heard before like the past is literally depression and living in sadness and anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
But this just reshapes and reforms it because now like I catch myself like compulsively thinking. And now I
Mm.
sit back and I witness it and I've had to really work on not judging myself. And I feel like this has just been more like a return to me. It's not,
I love that.
and
Yeah.
it's felt so good. Like I don't have any concerns right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any cares. Like I've been getting back out in nature. But like I said, like it's beautiful, but also I'm very much seeing myself very clearly right now.
Mhm.
And I'm proud of who I am, but I just know that this it's time to pour. It's time to do more. And so much so that I'm starting a series on YouTube and on TikTok where I'm really gonna go into my Saturn return. And for the people that want to know about it, because it's a pivotal moment, whether you believe in astrology or not, it's really a moment where you're kind of accelerated, I feel like,
Mhm.
your expression. And specifically for me, obviously it depends on your house and your individual journey. And again, you don't have to really be into astrology, but if you talk to anyone around the ages of 29
Mhm.
to like 31, they usually have a story for you.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
And that's why I'm like, okay, like I feel like I've been trying to prepare for my Saturn return for like 5 years now because
Wow.
I've been
Yeah.
known and I've been trying to prep. But it's just one of those things where you can't really prepare for it. You kinda just
Mm.
have to embrace it and go through it, and I feel like I've constantly been asking people. I remember I even asked you, like, "How was 29?" Like, I keep wanting to ask
Mhm.
people, and I feel like everyone just tells me it's a whirlwind. Like, no one can really, like, put into words,
Yeah.
and that's why, like, okay, I'm like, "I'm gonna document this." I
Yeah.
wanna really spend time with it, like, I'm journaling, making sure. So this season just feels like I'm in, like, nesting cocoon phase,
Mhm.
and I'm not rushed to get out of it.
Her phone is on Do Not Disturb indefinitely now, just so you know. Before it used to come in at 10 o'clock, now I see it's on all day, which I'm not even mad, girl. Please take as much time as you need. This is like a really deep season. And the crazy thing about it is that I didn't even know about I wasn't so deep into astrology until I met Alex. But I did know the sun sign and I would go by that. But when I got into the moon and the Venus and all these other different things and the houses and everything, I'm still learning, but it means like it's so much.
Yeah.
And, so when you asked me, I had to think back on what I went through and I'm like, whoa, I really did go through some stuff during that season. So I think I'm out of my Saturn, right?
Yeah, sure.
Thank God, please.
You
I'm
did
so
excellent, and I
happy.
think but
Mhm.
it's really something to really sit with
It is.
because it happens every, what, 7 years?
7 years,
So it's
yeah.
gonna happen again in another 7 years,
Mhm.
but, like, I'm just in awe of the energetic shift. It just
Mhm.
happens so fast, so it's just I'm like, I wanna be intentional to actually remember and know and document so that I can learn with my because the Saturn and again, like I'm not even someone that's gonna force astrology down. I think that knowing your birth chart is really a gift and something
Yes.
to look into.
It's like a
You don't
blueprint.
have to go to
Yeah.
yeah, you don't it really is. It teaches you so much about the energy that's available to you.
Mhm.
But like I'm not even one for predictive astrology any of that, but just like
I
know
am.
yourself.
I try so hard to use it as like tell me but that's awful. You shouldn't do that. It's really just a blueprint. For me, I'm learning that it tells me so much about myself and why I react and like certain areas of my life and why I do things. And I'm just like, it's so insightful.
And
It really is.
you spend your life studying it.
Hmm.
But I think that that's actually the main reason why I don't go into predictive. And it's funny because I'm reading The Power of Now again right now, is that it really does for me as someone who is a recovering control freak.
I'm still there.
I'm still recovering too.
Hmm.
It gives me it used to give me like a false sense of control or like it helped me in the gap between like my present state, at least I thought, between my presence and my future and my present and my future.
Mm,
So I would just be so like, okay, this is my star, my guiding light. But then I just started to see free will as my guiding light.
that's good.
So I stopped like really attaching it to astrology. But at the same time, I think it's just like perfect timing for Saturn return in the book and everything. And it's just a reminder of being in the present. And that's really where the power lies.
Mm,
And I don't know, it's just something that's really been grounding me where like I don't have to I can be prepared and I can still be control the things I can control,
yeah.
but I don't have to stress about the future or worry or and even understanding the psychological impact and energetic impact of even stressing, like, what that does to the body
Yeah.
and
Oh,
the
yeah.
mind. So I think for me, like,
There's so much freedom in understanding that as well.
yes,
Yeah.
just mind, body, spirit. And I realize that a lot of times for me, like, it's like I want access to my soul so much. Like, I feel like I overcompensate to that. And it's just like my soul is always there. Your soul's always there. It's just your mind and your body getting in the way. And really, our mind is getting in the way.
Mm,
So, like, for me, it's been quieting my mind. So D&D, like, I have literally not been
yeah.
on my phone. Like,
Mhm.
the other day, I was hanging out with my boyfriend, and I think I hadn't been on my phone since like 11 a.m. that morning, and
Wow.
it was 11 o'clock at night. I was about to go to bed,
Wow.
and I was like looking for my phone, and I was like, "Hey, can you call it?" Da, 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 da," and
What were you doing? Hold on. What were you doing all day?
existing. Like I was gone.
Existing is crazy. Yeah.
I'm so serious. Like, and
Really?
that's something like
Wow.
this, but like I
I'm
just feel.
I actually saw something today. I came across something on YouTube that said that something scrolling is like it does something to you. Um I forgot. It said something about it being the death of um what was it? I have to look into it now because I want to know.
Like I would assume that it stops you from connecting with yourself. Like the
Yeah, it was, yeah, kind of something like that as far as, yeah, maybe something like that.
Mhm.
And like constantly doom scrolling. It was making a correlation between doom scrolling and like losing. I think it was like self and how many people just, it takes so much of our time and energy and it's wild to, yeah.
And I'm really like leaning back on just the fact that distraction is. I'm not one to be like it's the enemy, but it's a distraction.
Oh,
It
that's
keeps
what
you
it
from
was. It
your
was
purpose.
about, yes, distracting.
Mhm.
Hmm.
It is,
Yeah.
and I noticed because I'm not really a social media girl all the way, but I love some Reddit. Like I will scroll like
Really?
like I will learn all types of things. Like you could really like between YouTube and Reddit, you can
Hmm.
learn anything. It's
Yeah.
just so amazing. But it's a distraction, and I feel like now, like when I am spending time with people, I'm more in tune, even like down to my dog. Like I feel more connected to him. Like
Mm,
I just feel more at peace.
yeah.
And I think also I'm understanding the mind, and like I really do feel like the less time I spend ruminating and putting my energy towards other things, I'm able to actually use my energy towards what like feeds me and what honors me and
That's good.
pours into those type of
You're
things.
being intentional about where you're placing your energy.
Yeah.
And when you're doom scrolling, it's hard to do that because it's whatever you come across at that time. My attention's immediately grabbed, you know?
Controls you.
It
And you
controls, yeah.
understand that like emotions are energy in motion.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're allowing your energy to go.
Yes.
Because I'm saying it now, like I'm not someone that's on social media. If I see something, I'm not gonna go sit and cry about it. Like I'm not.
Oh, I am. I honestly, I've been watching true crime. These
Oh, I love you.
Yeah, but it's awful because I'm addicted to it because I love the fact that the person gets caught, but it gives me anxiety because I freak out about like how a person can actually like be so gruesome and do something to somebody and then go the next day and just like I don't know what happens. I have no idea. That freaks me out.
Must be because I grew up on Snapped. I
Maybe because that's literally what's happening. The person just snaps,
yeah.
but it's like, how could you? I can't even hold water. Like I would snitch like so fast on myself. Like I turn myself in. Like how could you? How could you just go by your day and then like some of these people don't get caught until like months, years. Sometimes the case goes cold. Never. And it's like, how can you live with yourself? Like I could do it. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I think I'd be paranoid. I think everybody's after me. I couldn't do it. But that's why I can't watch things like that. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
It
But
takes over.
it does. It controls your energy. And
Mm-hmm.
then like you're putting yourself and I've noticed because I used to watch a lot of true crime. But I'll never forget like one day I watched something where like this girl was like attacked in the staircase and every time I like took the stairs I would like kind of look over my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, I'm done with that. Like
Mm-hmm.
I still love a good cop cam and knuckle. I do love a good crime, but I take it for what it's worth, and I understand that that doesn't apply to me. Like, I'll
Yeah.
never forget, like, I was at church a couple weeks ago, and then my pastor, Miss Lisa, she was just like, "Yeah, I'm quick to be like, that doesn't apply to me," and I do that with like all.
No, me too. I want to. I'm like I detached from that. I rebuke that. Yeah, like absolutely not. Yeah, like that's not my situation.
Yeah,
I feel for this person, but it will not. You know what I mean? Yeah, for sure. I'm that way too.
but that's really like my update. Like, I really I've just been cooking a lot and just like
Love it.
relaxing, and
Yeah.
so it's really a peaceful season. I never really, not that I never thought I'd get here, because I will tell you, like, I'm an overthinker all the way through. Like, I like to live in the future. I dabble in the past occasionally, but the present is just like,
I like how you're so just like I dabble a little, but you know, yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's like I'll think about things and like more so like I've gotten better that I usually try to get the wisdom from the past because I used to be someone that would be like, oh, I should have done this, but we, we're too grown for that.
Yeah,
But now it's
that's
like,
good.
but the future, you haven't like it hasn't been a chokehold sometimes. So
Really?
I'm just like, okay, like I want to do this, I want to do that, like, and I have so many people that speak so much life over me and like see me and all the things, and like sometimes it feels like I have like this bar to meet, this like this, like just in order to feel like
You're,
peace.
mm,
And now, but that's gone away.
yeah.
Ever since I've not been working and I've just been able to pour into myself. But now I'm like, okay, like
You don't have to earn this.
I don't have to earn anything, but there's no time. Like I can do it tomorrow if I wanted to, and it doesn't have to be perfect.
That's good.
So it's been a really nice switch.
Yeah.
And I'm really trying to, I am being more present and just not overthinking the little things
Yeah.
that like I used to make like anthills on mountains, and now I just feel very like, all is well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
That's so peaceful. I'm most excited for your YouTube and TikTok. That's gonna be so exciting. She's really not on social media like ever at all.
I don't like it at all, but
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, I just feel like this is just like I want to share it because I want to document it for myself, and I really want other people because everyone's Saturn return is gonna look different, and even like past Saturn return, like I'm kind of funny, I'm kind of cool, like I be cooking.
Alex, please.
I'm a fun, but I'm very private, so I don't. I usually like if you know, you know, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let other people know. But I think it'll just be fun to just like express and document because I've been getting just a lot of good
Mm-hmm.
like, downloads and
Mm-hmm.
just like wisdom.
Not to mention people have been speaking on your energy, and there are many people that have come to her and just said you need to start this or do this or use your voice more and speak up. And so I feel like that's a test, like that's a sign that you need to, yeah. So I know it's uncomfortable because
Yeah.
it's out of her norm, but I think that's when you're called to do something greater is when it's something that you're meant to do.
Yeah.
And so I think you've had enough pointers into the direction that you're supposed to be, and so
Girl,
do it. Yeah.
and I think it will actually bring more peace to me. Like, when you actually do what you are supposed to do,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't feel like as
Yeah.
heavy as
Yeah. It feels when you're trying to go against it.
yeah.
That's when it's heavy. But when you actually, yes,
Yeah.
yeah. But when you ride it,
That.
mm-hmm. Yeah, because don't do that. What's the why resist? Why resist? Just
Exactly.
flow and allow, because it's gonna happen anyways.
Yes.
So why are you resisting it?
And the book was even, I think the book helped as well, The Power of Now, where he was just like pain. The root of suffering is resistance.
Mm,
Like we choose to suffer, and really, well, like that's a whole nother conversation. How like our thoughts, our actions, all those things, like suffering didn't just we choose to suffer.
wow.
And when you take a step back and stop resisting, the suffering will usually mediate as well.
Wow.
So it's like things will all work itself out, but like just align and put yourself in front. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, well, I already felt the calling within, but now I have like random people like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, like I liked your hair, and like I'm
Mm-hmm.
post a YouTube video. Like, do you have YouTube? I'm like,
What? Yeah. That's yeah. Mm-hmm.
okay,
Yes.
cool.
I love it.
I'm holding myself accountable, and I'm like, this is the perfect timing, to even like learn how to be a little more creative and
Mm-hmm.
flowy in my life and stuff. So that's my
That's exciting. I'm so excited. I'm so happy for you. And we haven't seen each other in what, like, it's 2 weeks. So this is like the update we're both giving each other. It's amazing. I love it. I really do. Your energy even feels so relaxed, and you just feel like I'm good. And I love that. So you're welcome.
Yeah, I'm happy to be.
Good.
Huh, Ashley,
What about me?
the chuckle.
Oh God.
Come on.
Please.
Yes, how's life?
I feel like that heaviness from, setting those boundaries
Yeah.
in I feel like it's kind of now just lifting.
Nice.
And now that I've kind of cleared space and I've actually started dating. I'm on. Okay, relax. No, I feel just flowy. I just feel so like no stagnant energy as well. I think we're on the same, a lot of times we're kind of just going through the same, like, so I think we're on the same page when it comes to just feeling, just going with the flow and just allowing ourselves to,
not have it all figured.
yes, and just go with the season, how we're, and I think in this season I'm meant to I'm coming into myself as well. Like you said, nesting and everything. I'm also coming into myself as far as Um, seeing what I like and what I don't like and just having options in dating. So it's new for me because typically I used to be the kind of person that when I date, it's like all or nothing. Like I want this person, I'm in this, and all my eggs are in your basket. And people used to tell me, well, you don't put all your eggs in one basket. You should put your eggs in, just multiple. But I just knew that I was never, I don't have the energy for it. I just couldn't even fathom, you know?
Yeah.
But then I realized that when you put all your energy into one person, not that it's a bad thing, but I do feel like maybe if you have unresolved trauma and things that you still have to move through, then that attachment can become toxic.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I don't see what you're saying. I more so see it because I I think that you should be mindful of whose basket you should put your eggs in. I do think that's important.
Mm-hmm.
But I also think that I think there's beauty in it as well. I think that it really is a matter of making sure that you're good first.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
Because that's when I feel like codependence or things get shaky is when you're with someone and you haven't tended to yourself and then you
100%.
make your life about them and it's like, whoa, like you gotta recalibrate. So I think
Mm-hmm.
in finding balance, because I do think it's beautiful to be all in with someone,
Mm-hmm.
but you're dating. So in due time. Like that takes time and all the things, but I know that's the end goal,
Yeah.
but I do.
So how do people date multiple people when the end goal is marriage? How do you navigate that if you have to energetically put your eggs into all these baskets but the end goal is marriage? It's like, how do you choose?
I don't think you should put an egg in a basket when you're dating at all. Like I think you should,
Really?
yeah, because
Interesting.
I feel like at least I'm a very visual person. So when I imagine putting an egg in a basket, it's like okay, like I'm claiming this. I don't. Dating is free. It's fun. Like
Mm.
it should be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
mini baskets.
Okay, okay.
In my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
you're really. But I think your point is valid because I was actually talking to her about this. When you're looking for marriage, it's just I think of energy. I think of men, right? So like, are people are men and women. So say you want to date, I think you have to figure out where you want to be. Because
Mm-hmm.
if you want to date and you want to just have fun and all that, like, and great. But there's a mentality and an energy that comes with that. But if you want to date for marriage, I think there's a mentality and energy that comes for that. So
Mm.
I always like am very mindful of like when you say you want to date someone, like really be clear like you're dating for marriage if that's your end game. But if you want to just date, have fun, understand that that energy is very much unserious. And you're a
Mm.
serious person, and I think you should have to know yourself. Because if you're someone that gets attached very easily, then dating for funsies may not be your thing. Maybe you have to be intentional and date other people that are dating your marriage. So maybe like having fun and all that, that may not be your vibe.
Yeah.
That may be like on the surface what you want, but deep down, not so much.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you just want to date and have fun, then you need to be clear with the other person you're dating, like, hey, like I'm not looking for anything serious right now. I just want to like enjoy myself. So I think
Mm-hmm.
it's just a matter of like being
Knowing.
clear with yourself
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying, knowing
and
thyself.
then being clear with that other person.
Mm-hmm.
Because
That's interesting. I never thought about that. As far as not actually no eggs in any baskets. That's she's like, no, absolutely not.
not dating,
Yeah.
like not in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Over time, like you might be like, I like that basket. Like, I feel like you should just be observing baskets. Point.
Mm-hmm.
Not putting anything.
Observing.
Yeah, like, oh, that's a cute basket. I like the hay. Like,
Mm.
that's a cute
They.
basket. Like, that's not like you just look at the basket. Like
Mm-hmm.
you're just observing. And you're
Mm-hmm.
just because I think that's when the codependence jumps in when you're just like, all right, well, I'm gonna put that in a basket. I'm put it in, you feel
Mm.
entitled, or
Oh,
you
it's
feel
good.
entitled to that person, but then you also feel in debt within yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and then it creates like this false sense, in my opinion, of compatibility or loyalty and all that.
Interesting.
You're not a disloyal person because you're dating multiple people.
Yeah.
Your core of who you are is being a loyal person.
Yeah.
It will show up fully when you're in that relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why?
So what about people who are dating for funsies?
Hmm.
Like, how does that? Are they actually dating for funsies, or it's like, is it
I think there's some people that are truly. I think that's you have to know yourself. I think there are a ton of people that date funsies.
really?
Absolutely,
Huh?
just entertainment.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
but there's a thin line. No, I don't think there's a thin line. I think it's a big difference between
Mm.
and dating for marriage. And
Mhm.
if you are dating for marriage, like just being intentional in that way. Um, because marriage doesn't have to happen in the next year or 2 or 3 or 4. Like, it depends on your, you know,
Timeline,
and then like getting
your
letting go
pace.
of timelines too. Like, but like it's just
That is true.
being. I don't know. Maybe it's just the energy I'm in right now, but just being present because you really don't know. You've seen people that have like planned weddings and then like the day before like not go like you just don't.
Yeah, that would freak me out. The control in like the because I'm a control freak.
Yeah.
What? What do you mean that? You know what I mean? But that's what I'm trying to let go of, and I think that's why I'm open to like freely dating. But then I understand what you're saying as far as like because you know me and you know that I am how I am, and so it makes sense that you're kind of questioning. You're saying, is this funsies or are you actually? Because I know what you want, and I think maybe I'm just learning and I'm in the season of learning thyself and like loving thyself and just showing me that I can do, just what I don't know how to explain it exactly. Showing myself that I can not be serious, but detach a little, if
Yeah.
that makes sense.
But what I don't really understand. Okay,
I
I
Mhm.
hear what I'm hearing. And clarify. Correct me if I'm wrong, but to me, it's like you want this experience to tell you that you're gonna be okay, that you can date and be safe, and
Yeah, because I'm
but knowing self and being whole first lets you know from the get go going into this, no matter what happens, I'm good. Because I'm not putting my eggs in any baskets. I'm not being cold. I'm not guarded. I'm showing up fully, but I'm not coming to be understood or to be like taken in. I'm just coming and I'm showing up authentically.
mm, okay. So maybe it ties back into the boundaries as far as feeling like, or what I said when we talked about the boundaries as far as feeling like having to earn or
Yeah.
like the validation or having to earn something still. And maybe I'm in a season where I'm, like you said, just looking at the baskets and not necessarily,
Picking one, yeah.
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 Hmm.
And that's fun too, though. You have a right to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Look at them. Look at them.
Looking at the baskets as well.
Yeah, seriously, like you might pick one up and be like, ugh, this. Look at the cameras. Put that down. It's okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Take
Mm.
your time. Like, imagine
Yeah.
you're like in Home Goods and you're looking at all the little baskets.
Mm-hmm.
Which I want.
So you really feel like when people say like the right person will meet you when you least expect it, like when you're not looking, do you genuinely feel like that with your situation? Because you're Alex is in a relationship, a lovely relationship, and how do
I
you?
mean, as far as my relationship, yeah, I haven't not looking at all.
Mhm.
And it's so funny because I really don't even want to be that type of person because I used to hate it when I was single. People would be like, "Oh, it'll show up when
Me
you."
too.
Like, I'm like,
Please be quiet, please.
like I don't need it. That's why I don't get advice.
Yeah.
Cause like I don't. Ugh.
Yes.
But like genuinely, it just like popped up. I was just like,
Mm.
oh my god,
And you were just focusing on yourself.
oh my, minding my business.
She's been minding my whole
I was
business.
I was in such a season where I was just focused on like I was going to yoga like almost every day, like going on walks. I was with my dog. I
I
had
love it.
a dog. Because I adopted him. I think like 3 or 4 months before I met my boyfriend, and it was just lovely. Like I was genuinely like when he asked to hang out, I said, "Oh, excuse me."
Mm.
Who is this man?
Mhm.
I was not thinking about it, but it came from a season before where I was like hyper fixated. I was just like, oh my gosh, like when am I coming? And it's funny because now that I'm in a relationship, I'm not even really worried about the future.
Wow. What do you mean? Like, how does that
I
work?
don't feel any stress about it. Like I feel very much
You're not worried about the future as far as your situation with your partner, you mean?
with him. Yeah, with
Okay.
him, but just in general, like I don't have this like, and it could be the fact that like it's healthy and like I literally have nothing to worry about.
Quite literally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all is well.
Yeah.
But I think it could be the fact that I think that has a lot to do with it. I'm very much like reassured. Like I don't really have anything to think
So wait, what made you feel like you had to think about something before?
because I was in the unknown. I was in that gap in between of being single and
With
like knowing what I wanted and like I had there was this guy I really liked and I just felt like he didn't like me as much as I liked him. Or he was still hung up on his ex. So it's like being in that energy very much made me be like, okay, like it's time to focus on yourself because you're letting someone treat you like an option. Like that's crazy. That's
Mm,
crazy. Gotta reel it
mm.
in. And then when I reeled it in, like I was just minding my business and I met someone that chose me unapologetically. And it was very
So the last guy made you, because you said you didn't, with the situation now, you don't focus on the future anymore, right?
mhm,
You don't really worry about the future. So with your last,
made
with
me
your,
anxious.
oh, it made you okay. And anxious is the
But I
future.
would say he made me anxious. I was anxious because I chose to be anxious.
Taking
Like I wanted
accountability. Love that.
control. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah.
not in a capacity.
Yeah.
I chose to be anxious because I was really afraid to ask for what I wanted because I knew that he wouldn't be able to give me what I wanted,
Really?
you know? But then when I took a step back, I was just like, oh, like you can just meet someone and hit it off and it just all be well. Oh, so I don't have to like endure or stress or
Mm,
like guess. Oh, this is great.
mm.
You know?
So you believe in the whole, you know, how people say, what you mentioned it earlier, as far as you liked him more than he liked you.
Yeah.
There's a thing where it's just like, well, that person, the man should like you more than you like them.
I think that's true.
I, before I'm like, no, that's so, I want to like you equally. Why does it have to be with you? Why does that, my grandma told me that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, grandma, no, that is not how that works. Like you have to, and she's like, yeah, I'm telling you, you need to,
No, that's the wisdom right
wisdom.
there. That's wisdom. It's funny because the first time I heard that was it's funny. I was watching an interview from Rihanna and Oprah. Like I was young, literally.
Mm,
It was back in it, probably like 2013.
mm,
And she was saying that her grandmother told her that Rihanna's
mm-hmm.
grandmother was like, yeah, yeah. And ever since then, because I didn't really like my family didn't really talk about dating or any like I wasn't really taught how to pick or anything
Yeah.
like that. But I remember seeing that in an interview, and I was like, hmm. And I was like you for a second there.
Mm-hmm. Equal. Yeah, we should love each other equally.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Well, what does that look like? Like the person loving you more than you love, or like liking? Because it wasn't love; it was liking
yeah.
you before you like more than you
I
like.
think it translates to loving more as well.
Really?
I really do. I mean, I think it just creates good balance. Because at the end of the day, like a woman is always going to meet you where you are. We're always going to, most women, like you're going to naturally extend yourself. And I feel like there's just uncovering that, like when you're with a woman that we provide, that's just
Oh,
natural.
yeah.
But a man has to really love you to meet you where you're at.
That's good.
And that's what I really do believe. I think that when you like a man more or you're like chasing after or putting forth more energy, things quickly become off balance because man,
Mm.
like I'm not even on my Miss Andress tip anymore, but like I really do believe that men their love for you has to come from God, in my opinion. Like it has to be soul, like it has to be bigger than them. In
Wow.
order for them to love you bigger than who they are, like it has to be more than you love them.
Mm-hmm.
Even you can be a woman of God, you can have like spiritual, all those things. But I really do feel like a man that really loves you, it's rooted in something deeper than who he is, and what he
Mm-hmm.
even believes, what
Yeah.
he knows. And that's gonna feel more than what you feel when you first meet that man.
I do see that often where a man will meet a woman and it's just like he completely elevates his life or
Yes.
and it's like I want to be this for you. I want to but then you go, "No, you should want to do it for yourself." But I do think what you mentioned earlier as far as us women and I think we kind of naturally pull that out of men. They kind of I kind of see what you're saying there. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's because they have to meet us. Because I feel like a woman, no matter what, like we bring a good woman, like we bring a different level of life to a man. You
Mm.
know, where they mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, we're supreme human beings. Let's
No,
be real.
quite literally.
Mhm.
Quite
Like
literally.
let's be real. So it's like I feel like to even be in our presence, it
Mm.
calls a different level out.
That's good.
And if a man loves you more than you love him, like he's gonna rise. But if you're over here bending over backwards and you love him more, like he's not rising. He's not, and it's okay. Like to your point, like he should do it for himself, and he'll. meet his goals, but I think it's just something special when you meet a guy and he wants to rise for the both of you. Then it's not
Mm,
just you. Like, you don't
mhm.
want to. I don't. You don't want a man just like I'm just doing this for you because that's.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mhm.
But I think there. I think you more so want him to do it for us.
I love that. Mhm.
When a man moves from me to me without you having to do it, like that to me, like
Mm,
that's when I realized I was like, wow, like he considers you everything.
your new relationship
Yeah, yeah,
now.
yeah.
Wow. Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, huh,
So
cool.
this is new. You haven't felt this before, or?
Now,
Really?
not to this extent, like
Really?
really being like super
Consider,
intentional.
yeah, wow.
Way like I mean, oversharing, over communicating.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like I don't have, and I think that's a lot of the reasons why I don't have any. I'm not really one to like really stress about the future anyway, because
Mhm.
like life can have, so I'm not really attached to like any specific thing, but at the same time, I'm not in my present state. I'm not anxious or
Yeah,
yeah. So it's
that's
a good
good.
space.
I love that. That's
And you're
awesome.
getting there.
Slowly but surely.
Well, but I do believe that it comes and you're just like, I remember my mom telling me, she's like, just know that when love happens, you don't have time to think about it.
Mhm.
And I really do. Now you should sit down and journal and reflect, but like, you don't really have time to fight it if you're with someone that like,
Mm,
so that's why I do say that like, if you're thinking about dating in a little bit, like inner work, like sit with yourself, know what you want, but like, don't be so like tied to your list. But understand that whoever comes into your life, everyone's gonna change.
mm,
And you have to be okay with it. And I think that's, it took me a long time
yeah.
to adjust to is the fact that, oh my gosh, like my life has to change. Like this man has opinions.
I have to consider this man's what? Yeah. But it's the opposite for me because because for me, I feel like you're not detached, but you know how to detach. I get attached really quickly and I don't know how to detach. And now I'm in a season where I'm like, I want to stay detached because I finally let go of, what I was holding on to from prior. But now I'm like, I kind of want to stay detached. I want to stay in this, not getting attached to anybody just yet because I know how I am when I do get attached.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
And that's okay.
mm-hmm,
I think just knowing why, because a part of me kind of feels like it's out of fear. And I bet it is like, just be aware of it.
mm-hmm,
That's it. But like, it's okay to want to just date and not be like tied down to someone and all that. But I also think that both parties need to be on the same page, obviously, but also I think that we have to all have an idea of what love is and really understanding that, like, we're going to take advice from the Bible. Love is patient, love is kind, all these things.
mm-hmm,
So then we don't see love from the lens of pain. We see love for what it really is, which
mm-hmm,
is patient, it's kind, like it really is a covering over each person. And when you see it that way, it looks like something that's enticing, that's something that will add value instead of like, I just want to keep to myself because I don't want anything else taken from me.
that's, yeah.
So, like, understanding that because love is going to, it's give and take regardless, but it could really be like it could be like an offering of yourself instead of
Mm-hmm.
you feel like someone's taking something. Because I feel like
That's
when you
good.
really love someone, and I've had to learn this, because I like, just do what I want. But like, when you
Yes.
really love someone, you just naturally give, and it's uncomfortable.
Well, you naturally give. I feel like you're
I
such a,
actually
yeah.
give what I want.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not like I don't.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm having to learn compromising. I was funny. I always say like I'm a twin, but I feel like I was raised like an only child. Like I have a twin brother,
Mm-hmm.
so my mom would buy everything separate for us, like pink
Mm-hmm.
and blue. Like that's how we grew up. So now, like I feel like I have only child tendencies
Mm-hmm.
sometimes. Shout out, sorry to all the only child that took offense, but it's just
Mm-hmm.
like
That's my daughter.
sharing.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Leah. Leah
Mm-hmm.
understands.
No, but Leah, she shares for
She
the,
does,
yeah.
but it's I feel like on her own terms.
Yes, yes, on
And I
it.
think
Yeah.
that's how I think. And when you're in a relationship, like, yeah, you still have your autonomy, but there's certain moments where you don't want to share. You don't really, but it's just like Love makes
But what's the this? You still have to have a sense of
you
individuality.
absolutely
Okay, cool. So you don't get super
no.
engulfed into
And
that.
only give what you have to give. Like I'm a big believer in filling your cup and like really like I'm so literal. I kid you not. I sit and I figure out my percentage. Like I'm like okay, like I'll talk to myself. Like, okay, girl, where we at? Like
Mm-hmm.
are we at 80%? Okay, so we still it's only 3 o'clock, so we have the rest of the day. Whenever we see this man or whenever we're talking to a friend, anyone, like we only have 20%. So
Mm.
like be intentional about that because that's when resentment builds.
Yeah.
And I've been like that, like I've been there with family where like you're giving because you're trying to meet someone else's need, but that creates imbalance.
Yeah.
And that's exhausting.
Yeah. I think it's a fear for me of engulfment. Like when I just mentioned it, it's like I don't want to be. I want to just stay doing my being self. Maybe it's just selfish in this season. A little bit of selfish of just like I don't want to have. I don't want to have those. Mm-hmm.
I think being accountable to someone is something we need to talk about more in relationships.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's navigating through relationships, and
Yeah.
it's a lot. But
But it can
it's it.
be easy though.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. It
Mm-hmm.
can be and
If you surrender
if you
and you just allow it to, yeah. But it's a lot of our resistance. We're naturally selfish. We were born selfish. We were born everything. You don't have to teach a child, mine. No, we know what mine is. It's mine. And so I feel like, yeah, when it's work. It's work being in a relationship and learning how to compromise. But I mean, I think it is worth it.
yeah.
It's certainly worth it
And
for
it
sure.
doesn't have to be hard though as
Hmm.
well. That's the only thing that I like. I wish I would have told my like younger self.
Hmm.
Tell a girl like you don't have to be stressed or like it's gonna be easy ish. Easy.
Easy issues. I love that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's where I am. I feel like I'm having fun.
Yeah.
I'm learning. I'm getting to know myself, and I'm just
It's the beginning.
yeah. It's just the beginning. I'm getting my feet wet, and
Good.
it's fun.
We're
Yeah.
in a blooming basket.
Mhm.
Thanks to ourselves.
Mhm. Yes, I feel good. I definitely feel like this is just. It's a good time, and I feel super super clear headed with everything else too, and it just feels great. Like honestly, I think we're in sync when it comes to just flowing, and so this is great. I'm happy. I know, me too. I love this.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's beautiful to see what like surrender looks like in real time for both of us. So like obviously please let us know if there's anything you all are moving through.
Mhm.
If it's just the energy, like well the season,
Mhm.
everything just feels very light.
Mm.
But if it doesn't feel that way for you, like please like sitting alone on prayers and wait,
Yeah.
obviously. But always remember that as hard as it sounds and like how blunt, because I'm blunt, like peppering is a choice and like where we got this. Please use your tools, please just ride the wave because the present really is the only thing. This is what I'm learning. The present is really all we have.
Yeah, it
The
is.
past doesn't matter. The future will be what it is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Just live.
Yes.
Yes.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
So
That's where I'm at too, so
yeah,
it feels good. Yeah.
good.
Well, it was good catching up with you guys, and we'll definitely see you guys in our next episode.
Yeah.
Mhm. Bye, guys.